Hey y'all, welcome to Fake Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how I use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join me as I try to reach financial freedom.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of some cash stuffing and savings challenges. This will be for the second week of July. I did the budget with me already to go over this plan, mapped it all out. I will link that video here. That is the budget with me for the first paycheck in July. July is a magic month for me, so I'll get 3 paychecks. And then after I get my paycheck, I split that into weekly cash stuffings. So that way that I have a weekly refresh with my wallet and my sinking funds. It holds me accountable, I think, for my spending. And then I've done it that way for so long that I'm used to that. But now I'm changing up because I'm going through a divorce. So the income is different. The budgeting is a little bit different. So just changing everything around. But I wanted to keep that the same so that I can still do my cash stuffing weekly, clean out my wallet, do the unstuffing, and then also do some savings challenges and my sinking funds, do those weekly as well. I do a zero-based budget, and I use a Missy Money budget planner, and also she has a digital version. If you're interested in any of her products, I have a referral code, FaithBudgets10, get 10% off of any of her products. Let's see, she has wallets, the binders, the envelopes that you can have customized. She has savings challenges. She has other inserts, if you don't want to use the complete setup with the budget planner. She has the inserts you can buy separately. And any of those. And I also have an Etsy shop, Faith Rooted Designs. Check that out. I have some dashboards for your A6 binders and also A5. I have one savings challenge, the 12-month savings challenge, faith-based with some Bible icons, Bible symbols in there. If you're new, welcome. My name's Holly. I've been using the zero-based budget method for several years now, and then I finally got on board with the cash stuffing and like being a cash budgeter for the majority of my income. The other money I leave in the bank for, I don't know, that'd really be majority, but for the variable spending and savings, I take all that out in cash. But as far as bills, I leave that in there in the bank to be direct drafted, like the mortgage, car payment, utilities, things like that. I leave those in the bank. But some people actually pull those out in cash as well, maybe have a binder for their bills. You can do that as well. I think that was it for, as far as introduction. I'm here in Tennessee. I'm 46. I have 2 sons. They are 22 and 19. And I'm recently just in the process of going through a divorce. So we are still living in the home. I'm just living upstairs, and we have got the paperwork all going and got the house up for sale. So just kind of waiting for things to move as far as selling the home so that we can really truly split everything up. We've done it all kind of on paper and just as we've been thinking about things and getting everything split, but right now, as far as the budget wise, we keep a joint account to keep the bills paid for the home, and we just have our own separate accounts now, and we put our portion into the joint account to make sure those bills are paid. And I still take care of that. I just I wrote it all down on paper and showed him what his portion of everything is, as far as the mortgage, utilities, and then even with the groceries, he just gives me some cash on that, and I still do my Walmart order. I pick up a Walmart order every week, so, and I still cook and do things here at the home. He's taking care of everything outside, so, it's different, but we are just trying to make the best of it and find a kind of a new temporary normal for right now, just to get through this phase of it. Thank you guys so much for your prayers and your comments, your motivation, and your encouragement to just I can do this and it will get better. I think things will get a whole lot better. So let's just go ahead and get started. Let's do the Bible trivia question. We're on question number 8. Oh, no, number 9 this week. So number 9 is, how many years were Abram's descendants to be slaves in Egypt? Was it 400 years, 100 years, or no, was it 40 years, 100 years, or 400 years? And then I'll give you guys the answer at the end of the video. Okay, so that's the trivia. Now here is the cash. It is going to be $693 for this week. And I have my cash breakdown sheet here so that I know what denominations need to go in each category. And I did order the ones from Missy Money, the little tablet, so that I can just have that for each week and have that over here. Probably just keep it in my cash envelope, the one I take to the bank. This blue one, oh, I don't even have it in here now. I think I've already put it in my purse because I'm going to make a deposit tomorrow. Just a little gray bag kind of a thing I put in my purse to keep the cash from just, sometimes it won't fit in this wallet, and I don't want it just hanging out in my purse, flying around. So I may just leave that sheet in there, the little notepad. Anyway, and it's a little bit bigger, the ones from Missy Money, where I can see it a little better, because I put that over here to the side, and I'll look at that as I'm stuffing. Got that over there. So let's unstuff the wallet. Like I said, this wallet is from Missy Money, and she has the smaller wallets now that are a little bit smaller as far as slimmer, like they're smaller here. Same width, so your envelopes will fit perfect. It's just a little bit smaller here. So if you're looking for a slimmer wallet, go check those out. Okay, I have cleaned out the wallet as far as unstuffing, like the receipts, and got my change out. Sometimes it's a mess by the end of the week. And I scanned my receipts into Fetch Rewards and also Receipt Hog. If you're interested in either of those, check out the link below. It's a referral link. And if you scan your first receipt, you'll get some bonus coins or points, and so will I. You just scan in your receipts, and you can even link your email to it. So if you're more of a digital person, you don't have to actually keep the receipts. I have my Sam's, Walmart, and some other things that are linked with my email. So I don't have to keep those receipts, but just other things that I might get as far as gas or just stopping in anywhere. With a receipt, I can scan those in too. You can scan paper or do the digital version too. And you can cash that in for gift cards for like retail or restaurants, or you can get cash back or even like an Amazon card when you get up to a certain number of coins or points. It's pretty neat. I've just gotten the habit of doing that now. It's just kind of become normal to me. So let's unstuff. I'm not going to have it very much this week. It's been a spendy week. So groceries, nothing. Ooh, gas. Okay, we did have 10. So I will take that out and put that into the savings challenges at the end. Then we have eating out, nothing. I went out to eat with my girlfriends. Giving, nothing. Shopping, it was Amazon Prime. And I got a few things, and I got the things from Missy Money. So I cleaned out my shopping envelope for sure. And then medications, I did pick up a few, but I have some left. I will roll that over. Miscellaneous, of course, that went to Amazon Prime too. So I got some things that sometimes I get at Walmart, sometimes I get it on Amazon, like as far as health and beauty products, some lotions that I get for like, extra moisturizing, like for anti-aging and extreme dryness and things like that. And then also some facial. I get my sunscreen from Amazon. Just a lot of the things that I know I will purchase throughout the year multiple times. I try to get them when it's on Amazon Prime time. So, Prime time. I did take advantage of a couple of those sales. And what was I got a dress too. So, I don't know if it's going to be here in time to wear to the wedding shower or not. But I did get a pink dress. I don't know. If not, I can wear it to church. But dresses, when you get those marked down, and I bought from the same company before, and I really like the dresses. So I spent a little bit on myself this week. So miscellaneous, and there's the spent envelope. I did just finish cleaning that out, and I'm taking the money to the bank tomorrow for a deposit. Okay, so let's put this 10 in the back here for the savings challenge, and we are ready now to stuff the wallet. So we are ready to stuff groceries, and that will get $175. So Oh, I forgot another 20. Hang on. It should be 175. 120, 40, 60, 75. Perfect. 175 for groceries. I've got to go do my get on my phone and add stuff to my cart and check my list. I have a dry erase board on my refrigerator where I write down things that we need, and then my ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, he does too, and then my sons, they do sometimes. They like to just send me a picture of something they need or something, and they'll say, can you get this next time you go to the Walmart, or can you add this to your cart? I wish they would tell me more of what they want. I hate trying to pick out things, as far as snacks or coming up with ideas for supper and all that. We call it supper here in the South, or country folks do. And my oldest son went to Knoxville, UT Knoxville for college, and he's back home now. And him and his fiance both, they call it dinner, like at night when we eat supper. Because he'll say, are you fixing dinner? I was like, no, I'm fixing supper. Like dinner to me, like, well, I don't know, like, I guess it's more proper to say like lunchtime. 12 noon is dinner, but I call that lunch. So when I hear dinner, I just think of lunchtime. So I don't know. What do you guys call it? Do you call it, like when you eat at night, do you call it supper or dinner? I have a feeling that the majority of the southern people maybe call it supper. I don't know. Okay, so then we have gas. It's going to be 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. I did have 10 left. I could probably actually go down in my gas, but then for those weeks that I maybe have a few more doctor's appointments or appointments kind of out of town, because we do live so far out, maybe after I move closer to town, I will be able to decrease that gas budget. And I'm thinking about reevaluating my variable spending. I think I can cut back on some of these things. Not groceries, of course. Maybe, like I said, the gas. I could probably cut back on eating out, but I don't know. I can reevaluate these things. Shopping and miscellaneous, those two. Maybe cut back just a hair on them. I don't know. So eating out is going to get 40. Because this is just for me now, so I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. And then giving is going to be 15. I'm getting a little bit of overtime now, so that's going to help. Shopping is going to be 40. Just did 2 20s. Then medications is going to be 35. I'll add to what I have already in here. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. 70 now in medications. Miscellaneous will get 40, and I did do a 20 and 2 10s there. So now 40 in miscellaneous. I mean, that miscellaneous, it does come in handy, but it also is kind of a fallback. Like when I see things I want to order, then I think, oh, I'll just grab it out of miscellaneous. So I could eliminate that. But I don't know. We'll see. So that's all for the wallet. That has me ready for the week now. I love having the wallet ready to go. Let's put that over here to the side. And now we are ready for sinking funds. I don't have a whole lot this time. Didn't have a whole lot of overtime. Okay, so first up is the spending sinking funds binder. This is from Budget with Jess, but she's no longer on YouTube, or she might be on Etsy, but I haven't seen her on YouTube in a long time. There's another Budget with Jess on there. There's 2 of them. I think this girl was from California. And then this is the dashboard from my Etsy shop, Faith Rooted Designs. This is from the summer collection. You can get it in A6 size and also the A5. Get both of them. You can print them as many times as you want on whatever kind of material you want to print it on. If you want to laminate it, or however you choose to do it. So first up is Sam's Club, and it's going to get 15. And I will be going to Sam's probably Friday. My throat's hurting. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. 40 for Sam's, and I'll probably pick up a few things for for the house here, and also I'm doing a run for the wedding shower to get the the food that I'll be preparing. Okay, self-care is going to get $130. Gotta build that back up. I did have a hair appointment. I did a facial. I did ordered some things, some of the things from Amazon came out of that. So 100, 20, 40, 50. 150 now in self-care. Okay, gifts. We'll get 10. Oops. So now in gifts, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 60, whoop. 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. 75 in gifts. Car maintenance is going to get 10. So now in car maintenance, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50, 60. 160. And okay, that's it. So that's all for the sinking funds. I'm not even going to be able to contribute to the other two right now. Let's see. This is this short term. Now the long term, emergency fund, Christmas. I need to see. I have the these placeholders here for. This is money that is in my Ally High Yield Savings account. And I put that over there, and there's buckets in there. I can label them whatever category I would like. And I let that money sit there and draw interest. So I have, usually it's the long-term goals that I leave over there. Like emergency fund, Christmas, like some things that only maybe are paid once a year that are larger amounts. Sometimes I do, like if I'm planning a vacation, sometimes I do a sister's trip where we take the kids, and we usually do it like 2 or 3 years apart. And if we know we're going to be doing it and I'm saving up for a couple years, I will plan that and put that money in there as well. And it's just good to have that Ally High Yield Savings. And they are running a promotion right now. I've been with them for several years now, and whenever I started, their interest rate, annual percentage yield rate was like 4%. Right now it's 3.50%, but that's still excellent. That's what you're drawing that interest on the money that you leave in there. So it's very beneficial. So like right now they are doing a special, you get $100 when you open an Ally bank account. So you can open a savings account, and then you can create as many buckets as you want to put in there. Let's see, I'll put a screenshot up here. Well, first I guess I'll put the link below, because you have to click on my referral link to get this offer, I guess. Yeah, it says open a new Ally bank account to earn money for you and your friend. Start, let's see. Get $100 when you open an Ally account. Either a spending or savings account. And then here's the steps. I'll put these up here on the screen. Enroll in our referral program by 12/31. Open a new Ally savings account within 30 days of enrollment. And then set up within your new account and start a qualifying monthly automated recurring transfer within 30 days of the account opening. Complete at least 3 back-to-back monthly automated recurring transfers. Your $100 welcome bonus will be deposited within 30 days of receiving your third recurring transfer. So, and it doesn't say that it has to be a certain amount. You could just set up a recurring transfer from your account to get that extra $100. So, it's pretty nice. I really do like that. I think I did have mine set up on automated transfer when I first started as well. When I was doing some money into my emergency savings. But I do my emergency savings fund now through Fidelity, because my work was offering a match. They was going to match what we put in there and then give us a bonus at the end of the year as well. So I did that, kind of switched over and did it like that way directly from my paycheck. But anyway, if you're interested in this like bonus, sign up bonus, check that out at Ally. Or if you're like me, I was wondering about a digital high yield savings account. Like how do they work? Or who can I trust? As far as getting on there. And this Ally bank account online, it's very user friendly, and it's easy to get on there and create the buckets and check your account. I was very, very pleased with how easy it was to set up my account, and get everything verified, and I felt safe with them. I first heard about Ally from the Budget Mom. So, I watched a couple of her videos, and I felt, I trusted her review of it. So, and she used it personally. I think she maybe uses something else now, but you don't know what's out there, what you can trust, what might work for you. But if you've been looking for a way to save your money on the money that you're already saving, make a little money on it and let that sit in there in the bank, and you can link your other accounts to it. So it's very easy to transfer in and out to my Ally from my Ally. I actually have 2 accounts linked to it now, since I have my new account with my personal stuff, that I'm getting a divorce. So I have both accounts are actually linked to it. I probably need to take the joint account off. Yeah, I need to do that. But anyway, if you're interested in that, I'll leave the link below so that you can check that out. Feel free to check that out and get started with some savings on your money that you're saving. Okay, so where was I? That was it for the the sinking funds. Now let's go to the savings challenges. 60, 70, 89. I should have 93 here. 80. 60. No, 103. Yeah, that's right. Good. And then I had that extra 10. So with the savings challenges, I always do the 52-week challenge first. And this is from Missy Money. If you want to try, if you're just starting out with savings challenges, this is a perfect one to start out with. It's very easy to stick with it. Okay, so we are on week number 28. So let's turn over here to 28. And I do it a little bit spicy, so I roll up to 30. So I'm not putting ones in there. I'm just rolling up to the nearest 5. That way I don't have to count the ones. So that's 30 in there for that, and we'll go over here and color in number 28. And some people do it backwards, like they start with week number 52 in January, because like at the end of the year, the holidays are here, everybody's spending a little more, so it maybe is a little easier to start with week 52 in January. I might actually do that next year, I don't know. We'll see. There's lots of different ways to do this one. You can spice it up. So I may spice it up a little bit different next year. This is the second year that I'm working on this. I did complete it last year. I will link that video here, where I completed the 52-week challenge last year. If you like watching those kind of videos where you're counting the money and getting to see how much it added up to. So I'll link that there. So that's finished up with the 52-week challenge. Now we have 12-month savings challenge. Oh, that ain't 12-month. Yeah, it is. This is my new one. This is from Missy Money. This frosted clear dashboard is, and then this is my dashboard from Faith Rooted Designs on my Etsy shop. You can click on the link below, and it'll take you right to my Etsy shop. This is part of the greenery and grass collection. I need to get on there and make some more. Now that spring and summer, spring is over and we're in summer now, and this is for grass and greenery. I'd like to do some more different outdoors or some different kind of dashboards too. I don't know. Okay, so now we got to get over here to July, and we did complete last week. We did get a few done there, and I just have $1 selected for each symbol for this, so it'll be $50 a month for July, and I may change that up after the wedding. My son's getting married in end of September, so after that in October I may move that number up. We'll see. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I can. So it was $10, so we'll put $10 in here, and then we will color in 10 of these, the Noah's Ark.
at my worst. It's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Your mercy came and found me, gave me a second birth. I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. And I am so amazed by all you have done.
Okay, guys, that completes this one for July. Well, not for July, but for this week. And we'll come back and do some more next week. Yeah, this is in my Etsy shop as well. If you want to order this 12-month savings challenge, you order it as a digital download and you print it out yourself and cut them out. It's 3 per page and there's 4 pages. So it has the little symbols from the Bible on there, just to kind of keep us close to His Word. Hopefully I can do some more. I want to do some dashboards that are faith-based or inspirational as well. So lots of ideas I want to do, but in my office here, I'm not in here as much as I used to be because it's downstairs. And I've moved upstairs as far as like my sleeping and my bathroom and all that. So like when he comes home, if like sometimes he stays out or whatever, but like if he's comes home and I'm still in here, I usually wrap things up and I go on upstairs. So it's kind of hit or miss whenever I'm going to be in here working in my office. So it's a little, I don't know, little setback there on that. But let's go on in here into the I Do Savings Challenge now. I do have the 100 envelope challenge started as well, but I have put that on hold until the wedding because we are coming down to the final stretch, getting everything saved for this. So I'm not going to cash it out, but I'm just going to put it on hold for just a little bit. So let's see what we have here for fully funded. We have, that's the venue. I did give them $1,000 for that, and then I also have money in here for the rehearsal dinner. So that's ready. All that's ready to go. All right, let's see. 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73. And I did have some ones back here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do that. We'll put 5 in here, and we'll leave the other one for next time. And we'll color in one of the little pink hearts. Hey, that's one better than nothing. I've just put the ones in there, started putting those instead of putting them back in my miscellaneous envelope in my wallet. Like if I have any ones, and just, even though it's not enough to color in a heart yet, it'll be there for next time. I'll leave that out. So, got that one done. So, let's see. Shower's coming up this Sunday, you guys. It is here. I have all the presents wrapped. And I've got to go get the food that I'm bringing. We're all splitting up. We're doing different things. So, and it's such a beautiful venue. I can't wait to show you guys pictures. Just the venue itself is beautiful. It's already decorated for the most part. So, can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be great. And I'm so excited for them, to get their gifts and just everybody coming in and showering them with love. And I can't wait. 20, 40, 60, 70. So let's do 40 here because that's all we can do on that. And then let's go here and do 30 on this, I guess. Yeah. So we'll put 30. This is for my youngest son's suit and shoes. I told him I would get that for him because he is not working yet. What did I say, 3? He's not working yet. He is now at a boot camp. He already went to 1. 1, 2, 3. I have to do that or I'll forget. For the welding. So he's in a 3-week program. Luckily, it's pretty close to home this time. The other one, he was in Alabama. And we're in like Middle Tennessee, northern Middle Tennessee. And it's pretty close to him this time. So he's got to finish that before he can even get a job. He thought he was going to get to start working, but kind of had another little setback on that. But I told him, I said, it's just temporary. Just hang in there, get it done, and you'll never have to do it again. You know, he was really kind of discouraged about it, having to go do some more training. You know, he thought he was ready to go. And the instructors there are not very nice. They're kind of a little bit rude, but I told him just, you can do anything for just a little amount of time just to get through it, you know. And don't let people get the best of you. Try to stay positive. So I try to tell him, but you know, young teenagers, young adult, I guess he is now, starting to be. So I don't want him to, you know, like lose his cool or just let anybody get under his skin. Just get it done, get your training, do what you got to do, and then you can get your job and you'll be out of there. All right, I colored in 2 of those. I just talked right through it. I colored in 2 again. I do that every time. So I have to remember next time. And me. I got to talking, y'all. Sorry. Either way, we're saving money, so it's all good, right? All right, so that's it for the I Do Savings Challenge. That's all the money. We're done with the money. I wish I had more. Anyway, this is a little bit longer video, I guess, for the cash stuffing and savings challenge. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for commenting and following along on my journey. And if you're on a journey too, you know, I hope we can all help each other. You know, watching different YouTube budgeters, cash budgeters, zero-based budgeting. You know, I watched a lot of different ones and everybody does it a different way. You'll find your perfect little way that you do things, and it may be a little bit from this kind, a little bit from this way, a little bit, you know, that's kind of how I did it too. So until you get your little routine going, you're clicking along, you're doing it. So I'm going to encourage everybody else and inspire everybody else too. You know, you guys do that for me, so I hope that I can do that for you. I guess that, we got to do the answer to the Bible trivia. I say budget trivia. How many years were Abram's descendants to be slaves in Egypt? 40 years, 100 years, or 400 years? So the answer is C. God told Abram that his descendants would serve a foreign nation for 400 years. They ultimately spent 430 years because Moses, who was to rescue the Israelites, fled from Egypt. God called Moses in a burning bush and told him to return to Egypt. And there's the references there in Genesis and Exodus. And I remember reading about the burning bush. I was studying that in there as well. So that is the answer for the Bible trivia question. That's it, guys. Okay, guys, that's it for the cash stuffing and savings challenges for week number 2 of July. Hope everybody had a great week, and I'll see you guys. I guess the next one will be a budget with me. So I'll be getting my second paycheck in July, and I'll do that video to go over the budget layout, how I map out the money, my zero-based budget, and where I want the cash to go after the bills are paid. And then I'll split that into 2 so that I'll have it for both weeks. But we'll be doing a budget with me next video, and then another cash stuffing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. But until then, I hope you find blessings in all the little things. Thanks, guys.